First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to Hampton. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs. But they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. Those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
Herbert now to throw on third. That ball's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kid, I think we've gotten a pretty good sense of the type of NFL quarterback he's going to be as he's worked through his second season and he's leading his team on this postseason stage. Now, I get to see the type of leader he could be when every single play, every single moment is bigger than it was in the regular season.
19-yard line.
May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
7-yard gain on the play.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, and that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
23 yards. And the Chargers.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Frank Woodson there defensively.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4th. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. And that zone read goes nowhere. He didn't even get back to the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Going with a screen to Hampton. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
A gain of a yard makes it
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's nabbed by a tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. He got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Herbert here, third and long. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
And defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England taking the field in second series of the game coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
On the gun, it's May.
at the 34-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kayshawn Boutte. An 8-yard pickup. And the Patriots.
He's going to take it himself. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that's a New England first down. Zone read here, and they'll get to Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Made a throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Gain of 12.
The tight end going in motion right. First down throw for May. Escapes the pocket. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
It's second down and 10.
Second and 10. Here's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to
Third down, 1 yard to go.
a 9-yard gain on the play.
He's a dive up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting it, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry. And you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
From the gun on third, it's Herbert. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Play action now for Herbert. He finds Johnston. It almost as he caught it. Just want to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Hampton gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun gear to Hampton. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Running for the marker on second. And it's another first down on this drive. This time they're into first and goal. To the air this time, Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Patriots 7. Cameron Dicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The New England offense running out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
May
goal
looking to throw.
at the 33-yard line.
They'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
A 3-yard pickup.
Trying to sneak May. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Escapes the defender. Fought off a tackle, but lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And his rookie season has been among the best of all the guys we heard announced in this past NFL draft. You can see that late in this campaign, he is one of the top contenders for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Gonna get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 42.
Running it with Hampton. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, game awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The
Patriots running their offense out there.
At their own 11.
They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To the air on 1st down, May. He finds Diggs right side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup of 17. And that's a New England 1st down. Give up the middle to Stevenson. He's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Pretty pay there to take him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, a give to Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
May now from the gun. 3 inside the 30. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Going after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
14. Chargers 10.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And again, an interception is thrown. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the football at the 16-yard line. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
You know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. The big play that's him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's a gain of 9.
Now Herbert to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 7.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Troy.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air. Herbert. Taylor makes the catch. Works it down to the edge of the red zone. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get some late points and the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
17. Patriots.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the gun, it's May.
At the 33-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 3.
To throw, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Throwing on first is Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. 1st and 10, Herbert. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Looking to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
To the sideline, and
Here's the final play of our first half.
he was defended by Marcus Jones.
Final throw before the break. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We're underway here in the wild card round. This the first of 3 games today, but we had 2 games yesterday. Let's check them out. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Eagles take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home.
return. Here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May off the play fake. Complete to Diggs out left. And this one does not go far. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up the playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've got some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots.
First and 10. Here's Stevenson. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. First down, Patriots.
Going play action, May. That's completed right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The give inside to Stevenson. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
He was brought down by Justin
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And a Patriot first down.
This is Stevenson on the give. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First down run. Nabs him 5. Now second and 5. This time it's a passing play. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Boy, Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
21. Chargers 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. As they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Throw left side, Taylor has it. It's a small gain up to the 38. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Herbert from the gun.
The 38-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 3rd down now. throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Keenan.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. It's Herbert once more. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Laying it out for this one, and he makes the catch. Pickup of 17. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
At the 23-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of the second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second down. They go back to Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
They'll air it out on third. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Run here with Stevenson. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Drive play straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, I call that a table set. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
Here's May on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 4. It's now
Made a throw it.
6. At the
Running a screen for Stevenson. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Stevenson. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Made out a throw on third. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. And a Patriot first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. And That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Borregales connects. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's incomplete left side. Just hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jalen Hawkins on the coverage.
Back to the air, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Intended for Mason.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. To the air on 1st down, May finds him over the middle. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
On the run, it's Stevenson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Patriots football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's May. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Even 5 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Running in here with Stevenson. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Zone read here, and they'll give to Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Here's
7.
made in the air. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down, New England.
Throwing is May. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
Throwing again. It's May. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash.
A 44-yard attempt.
Borregales connects. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Borregales on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Chargers 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Christian Gonzalez has it! And the Patriots get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
He stopped at the 31-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for May. Henry on the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. Well, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
The tackle by Denzel Perryman. A
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Trying to get it with the option. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down. From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, Stevenson. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Trying to sneak May. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. This time he's looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Here's May. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Big Six. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Patriot offense making their return to the field. And coming off that pick 6, how does that affect how he's going to run their offense now, Brock, knowing that his last throw made it a one-score game here in the 4th?
Is that he, the QB, or is that he, the play caller?
Good clarifying question. Let's go to QB.
Well, he's got to just flush it, and this coordinator, well, he's got to trust him.
First down run, netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England first down. This is Stevenson. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
May. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 15.
Looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Going the out route, complete. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers down by 7. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Intended for Mason
Still at the 40
Taylor.
here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by
Here he is to throw. Throw left side. Grab by Allen. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Johnson finds the football. Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 11.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
At his own 49.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Play number 7 on this drive. They need 7 here on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
36 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more from the time I was in high school all the way here to the...
And he gets him the touchdown. Now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Here's New England ready once again on offense. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here's made in the air. Running a screen for Stevenson. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Third down. Chargers have 6 DBs out there. This is Stevenson heading right. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. Postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. Time has begun. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And the touchdown here won't win the game automatically, but it could spell the beginning of the end for their opponents, who would have to respond in kind. Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's second down. Herbert from the gun. Throw left side, complete. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes the stands, the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Diggs with yet another catch. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. On the option, it's Stevenson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The next score sends somebody through in our postseason. So high stakes as they step up here for second down. Cut out left. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
Secures this at the 17. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, offenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown. Really just surprise everybody here. It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in. You've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And it sets up second down. Back to the air, Herbert. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. The problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
With a gun, here's Hampton. He's still going at the 30. And he cuts it back right. He knocks it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers break the tie and go up by 6.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. Couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to